The latest news in MI is coming your way with the industry's first video newsletter, the music and sound retailer's Vnewsletter. Thanks again for joining us. I'm Jill Nicolini, and I've got an iPhone app, a protest, and a bankruptcy all coming up. But first, Hartley Peavy was awarded with the MIPA Lifetime Achievement Award. More than 100 worldwide magazine editors voted for the honor, and Peavy was presented with the hardware at the Music Messa convention. He founded Peavy Electronics in 1965. Congratulations, Hartley. Environmentally sound, financially busted, Grand Island, Nebraska's Wheatware has filed to Chapter 11 bankruptcy protection. The company makes biodegradable guitar picks, among other products, and was even featured on the History Channel's Modern Marvels back in 2008. About 500 students from 10 schools marched on the Iowa State Capitol last month. The March for the Arts, as it was called, was a protest against plans to cut 60% of the music, art, and physical education jobs in the Des Moines School District. Some protesters even carried musical instruments. The industry said goodbye last month to Charlie Wicks. The founder, owner, and CEO of Proco Sound died after a battle with cancer that in recent years had limited his involvement with his company. Wicks formed Proco in the early 1970s to manufacture PA speakers, but soon moved to cables and interconnect products. Proco is still around 40 years later, which is quite a legacy, and of course, he'll be missed. Our thoughts are also with Chuck Levine's Washington Music Center. The Mrs. Behind the Store Marge passed away last month at the age of 81. She was very instrumental in the creation of business and was always smiling right behind that counter. The Levin family asked that donations be made to the Parkinson Foundation of the National Capital Area in lieu of flowers. You've seen those phone commercials with Eric Clapton, right? He's hawking a Fender-branded T-Mobile MyTouch phone, so it shouldn't surprise anyone that Gibson's also getting into the smartphone market. The company released its app for Apple iPhone and iPod Touch users, offering a chromatic tuner and other features. Check it out at the App Store. Find out what will be hot in your stores this spring when we come back. Please stay tuned.
At that time, the name Yamaha had a very strange sound. To 1968, we brought in a new ramp piano.
Technology was changing the industry.
Was extraordinary.
2000s really a decade of change.
The industry changed. Society changed.
So much changed over the time, and it changed so fast.
The key hallmarks that have built Yamaha in the last 50 years.
Quality,
innovation,
commitment,
loyalty, heritage,
And music.
Fusing Kettner proudly presents Core Blade, the next evolutionary stage of programmable all-tube guitar amps, especially designed to meet the demands of modern metal guitarists. The head delivers 100 watts and combines brutal tone, untamed dynamics, and explosive punch with amazing flexibility unequaled by any other tube amp.
The Helix HD string is guaranteed to redefine your music with an innovative hyper-elliptical winding process. Helix HD's engineered genetic string code, embedded with essential life strands, genetically alters yesterday's string and provides a smoother feel with a brighter, more resonant tone. More mass, more tone, more life. Developed exclusively by the Dean Markley Music Labs.
Neutrik has created a solution to eliminate offending noises with its silent plug 1/4-inch instrument connector. This special version of Neutrik's 2-pole PX plug connector automatically mutes the guitar cable to avoid annoying pops and squeals when swapping guitars on stage. Neutrik wants musicians to keep the music playing and not the noise, and the silent plug provides the solution. To learn more about this and other innovative Neutrik solutions, visit the ExperienceNeutrik.com website featuring artists, venues, equipment, and instruments using Neutrik products.
Have you ever looked at a tuner and asked yourself, how do I use this? Then you're exactly who TuneTech had in mind when they designed their new one-touch model. It has one mode and one button, front and center, so you can't miss it. The tuner sports a bright blue LED screen and a rubberized scratch-resistant finish. And if you forget to turn it off, the tuner will do it for you. Sounds easy enough. Morley released the ABY Mix, a switching device with individual level controls on each input. According to the company, that helps you get the perfect mix every time. The ABY Mix runs on a 9-volt battery or with the optional Morley 9-volt adapter. It's designed with a cold-rolled steel housing, LED indicators, and a true tone bypass buffer circuit. Here's something you can take to the bank. The V-Bank from Volco Pro. That's right. This dual deck player lets you queue up a DVD, CD, or MP3 disc while another one is playing. There's an SD card drive and 2 hard drives. A built-in digital key controller and pitch control sliders change the speed or key of your track respectively. So what's up with the triple flex from American DJ? Well, it's got 3 mirrored scanning heads with a beam angle of 20 degrees. The red, green, blue, and white LEDs make beams that twist, turn, glide, swirl, and swivel across the dance floor. Plenty of effect programs are built in, including a strobing effect. The Triple Flex comes with a hanging bracket and features multi-voltage operation, so you can use it just about anywhere to light up your life. European guitar company LIG is making its U.S. debut with the Traumaton series acoustic and acoustic electric guitars. All models sport French satin finishes, either a red cedar or a stick of spruce top, and a rosette design. The entry-level standard range and stage range for casual players are available now, complete with the NanoFlex piezo bridge pickup. Now a higher-level guitar range is expected this summer. Oh my gosh, it's mayhem, but don't worry, everything's really under control. It's just Chavet's new double-barrel DMX scanner called Mayhem. With 3-watt red, green, and blue LEDs, you can create multicolored beams and control their speed, strobing, motor direction, and even color individually. There are sound-activated and automated programs built into the Mayhem that operate with or without the 7 channels of DMX control. Sonic Edge is introducing the J&J Guitar Effect pedal. Don't know what Sonic Edge is? Well, you will. The company was founded by Fargen Amplification CEO Ben Fargen, and they're taking pre-orders now for the J&J. Another prototype is expected at Summer NAMM. Fargen describes the J&J as a vintage overdrive pedal with the authority of a vintage microamp, the heart and soul of Tube Screamer, and touch responsiveness of a Class A tube amp. And as they said, expected delivery is slated for June. When we come back, we'll induct some bumbling criminals into the Vnewsletter Hall of Shame. Stay tuned.
Audix is celebrating 25 years of great audio. Come see the new Fusion Series mics and drum packs. The new Cab Grabber XL miking system for large cabinets 14 to 20 inches deep. The new drum miking video that shows your customers exactly where mics go and why. There has never been a better time to be an Audix dealer.
Peterson, the industry leader in tuning equipment, invites you to check out our all-new 2010 product lineup. PetersonTuners.com.
The dawn of a new species. The CDJ 900 and the CDJ 2000.
More than 30 years ago, we broke the $1 per watt barrier. Now we've shattered it once and for all. Introducing the IPR 1600 from Peavey. 1600 watts, 7 pounds, $299. That's 18 cents per watt. The new generation of innovation has begun.
Crime is nothing to laugh at, but this one's worth at least a little chuckle. Some thieves broke into Knoxville, Tennessee's Rush's Music recently, but they clearly didn't do their homework. These not-so-bright criminals walked away with $12,000 worth of mouthpieces from 5 solid silver flutes. Pieces that employee Steve Boyce said are worthless without the flutes. So what did they get for their troubles? Well, most likely a ticket to the big house. By leaving the most valuable part of their loot behind, they also left police with a nice set of fingerprints. Not so bright. But I know you are. Know how I know? You're getting a heads up on the latest news, products, and content that you won't find in any magazine by tuning into Vnewsletter. Tell your friends and colleagues about us so they can also have these live broadcasts delivered to their inboxes twice a month. Not once, twice. Registration is easy. Visit msretailer.com/Vnewsletter. And while you're there, make sure to get a free issue of the Music and Sound Retailer, as well as other tested publications that you'll find both informative and enjoyable. Thanks for watching, and of course, I'll see you